Well, welcome back everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to our Jurassic World. I've been doing a few things since last time, and one of the first things I did, because someone recommended it, why didn't I start putting the planters in? Which I have done. I put a few in here, I've put some lilacs in here, and then you can see I used a soil block with the trapdoors to make like the plant pot holders. It looks quite good. I'm quite happy with it. I've done it before over in the aviary, and I've sort of kept the colour scheme here. Somebody said that yeah, I didn't put a top on there. Yeah, so I've kept the colour scheme. I put two outside. Oh, I didn't put the trapdoors on there. That's what I didn't do. Yeah, there we go. And it's just a case of putting these on the side to make them look like some sort of planters. Ooh. Instead of what they are. Now the other thing that someone said, why don't you put some plant pots? And yeah, I didn't put any plant pots in here, but what I did is I was just messing about. I put the lilacs on this one, sort of make it with a shot, but then you can put plant pots and put tulips in and stuff, all the little plants. In fact, I could have a lilac there really more than anything else, but I haven't done it. And you need shelves. You can't just place it onto, well, you need some sort of solid object. You can't place it on glass. The plant pots won't go on there, which is a bit sad. Right, what have I been doing? Right, so I said before that I would now start doing Main Street, and you can now see from this fly past that I've started to do the two buildings on the left hand side, and this one here is a Chinese restaurant. So I was literally just doing that. Now let me show you what I've done. It does, I assure you, look like the actual film and where it is, but what's happened is my pathway is not in the right place, so I'm going to have to move the pathway that way, and this, as I said before in a previous video, is back here. So the actual gateway is just past the corner of this building. What I've then done, look, is I've used some blocks to make the pattern around the outside. That's the first level, second level, and there's a third level above here with a flat pointy roof. Well, it's a pointy roof, but not as sharp as the sort of thing that happens. This is a flat white roof here, which is now being finished, and I'm going to do some stairs up to here. There's not much really at this level, it's just more like a structure, and there's some windows here, so I've opened it out, and then the restaurant is entrances here. Now what I'm going to do with the restaurant is it's going to be 3 levels going up. So we'll be able to put some stuff in here. I'm going to have sort of a window at this side, and this side does not have a window as such. There's definitely no window here on this side as far as I can ascertain. I'll have to have a look at that actually. Maybe there is. And then I've used some clay blocks, and the clever bit here is putting the block and then putting the slab across at that height. And this matches again. I put a different colour clay block here, and then the roof here, and then I've done this pattern up here. Look, I've used iron blocks to do that and round it off, just to give a bit more texture to the buildings. Now up here, ooh, yeah, up here is like it's the wooden facade which goes right the way across. You just have to take a bit of time to do that. I'm just going to do this actually to show you what it looks like across here, and you just have to take some time to go, well, because it's on an angle, it's not as easy as just going straight across, as you can see from this video. And then that comes there, that comes there, and this goes all the way around at that height, and there's another glass piece there. Just have a quick look at that. Yeah, there's glass windows at this height here, and the Chinese sign is literally, there's a sign going on here, so that's going to be there, and that literally carries on here so that you can see, yeah, like that, and this carries on all the way across here. So it's just, ooh, in fact, just worked out whether or not, yeah, this does. So that's right, because these slabs do marry up on this side. It's going to have a look. I don't need trapdoors. Oh, I might need trapdoors in a minute. I've just worked something out. So let me just put these in. Just put these in like that. and it marries it all around. I did do it one block too high. I had to then delete it. This is why you should do frameworks like this. If you're building multiple buildings, you should do a framework first, get all the sort of key features in, and then you can fill them in. And I had to get the height right here because it literally, there's this flat roof here, which I'm going to just put some stuff on. I haven't put the air conditioning units on here yet either, which I'm going to do. And then it's that high, and then the building behind here is much higher. So you just have to work it out, and then once you've worked out, you can start filling in the little bits of detail and work out which block to use, which is not as easy as you may think. Because now what I'm trying to do is I need to come out here, trying to make it like an area at the back here as well. I'm trying to make it sit carefully. In fact, that's going to be marrying up to that, and then that, and that there. And then I've got to come basically, ooh, no, it's too low, look. So I need some more stone here. Yeah, that's that height, isn't it? So make sure you do that. And then we have the proper height to make sure we have the texture which matches across here. So, and like that. That's how it's that. I think that's just going to fill that in like that. It's just easy to do, because the roof will be slightly different. So what I'm going to do is, I think that's about it. The next level up could be a bit more difficult because I need a fence. There has to be a normal fence. Oh, I wondered if actually, what does that gate look like? Fence gate. Let's just try and get rid of that a minute. On the top of here, how does these look? No, that's not what I want. What you have to do is, I've got two levels like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it sort of goes up like this as a structure. Literally double the same height there. 1, 2 in between, and I think I've just about might be able to just get this right, because yeah. 1, 2. No. Slightly not right, but hey, it's not going to work. Not too fussed to that. Oh no, it's still there. In fact, I just need to make sure that wall is actually exactly right, because it doesn't seem to. It matches up over there. Maybe this one is supposed to match up, and it's exactly right. It's just the way I've built it. Now once I've done that, then I've got to put the roof area on, but what I'm going to do is to make a facade that it sort of yeah, it's exactly right. It does marry up exactly right. So now I want to make it look like there's a facade behind, and it matches this colour block. So what I have to do is put a block behind here, which is not, as you see, the easiest thing, and then it will come back to there, but it gives the impression of, yeah, that's what I wanted, give the impression of the wooden beams in between. So I've got a bit more to do. I've just showing you how I came about to get the structures right before I started putting the detail in. Yeah, oop. And you can see this is taking a long time. So what I'm going to do over the next few episodes is, because I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing a bit, building a bit more. That's quite good actually, I quite like that. That looks good. Yeah, that looks quite good. That does look good. And then the roof, what I have to find is the roof is the same, so it should be birch wood. It's just stairs. In fact, I'm running out of spaces here, look. Stairs. He says spruce, oak. There we go. Get rid of that gate, because I'm not using the gate on this. Now this is where when you build on angles it gets a bit more difficult, as you've seen before, because I've got to put in sort of a roof area. I'm just using soil just to show you, and then I've got to try and fact, that might be actually, wow, that's just luck. That might actually work. I didn't want it, so let's just try this. This is more what I wanted, and it's going to be a case of coming down here like this all the way around to get the roof, and it's easier sometimes to use soil just to get it going. Let's just have a look at this, and then we'll leave myself to it, and then we'll come back afterwards once I've done a bit more. But I just want to show you how I went through the design process. Absolutely, yeah, that's gonna work. I don't know whether it's yeah, that's about the right time. In fact, it will be, because time I start putting, then you got the problem of putting these on like so. So I need to create some more soil at the back. In fact, what I might just do is go for the wood now, because there's going to be nothing under here as such, so I might as well just put the wood straight in. So you can see the amount of time that goes into design, and this is quite a particularly more difficult build compared with last, and then I just need to put that steps in there to get it exactly right. Now I'm not too sure whether this is going to be too steep of a stepped area, because I've got to come like that, see? Yeah, here we go again. Actually, that's quite good. The only worry is that it's too steep, so you can see what I mean. So I might get rid of this level and make the steps go up more gradual. It's a very shallow roof, it's not a sharp roof. So right, okay, I'm gonna, there you go, you can see that coming to fruition. What I'm going to do is play around with it and then come back once I've got a lot of the superstructure done. Once I've got that, but it is, you can see the actual main street starting to come together. Well, we're back, and some hours work been going in here, so let's do a bit of a flyby. The buildings aren't complete, although they look pretty good, and as you can see, they go down Main Street towards the Innovation Centre, and we have got some completed buildings, and show you around the back as well what's happening here. So right, let's show you where do I start. Well, let's start with some of the little features that I put in. This previously didn't have these white the pillars. In fact, that's quite funny. Yeah, the pillars on top carried on through, and then it had like a capping stone round here. This was an area here finished, and then the building at the back. There's a building roof area here, but I've decided to leave it off because it's useless to the design. So I want to keep it like that, and literally. So let's go. So this is the Jurassic Traders. There's like a little, where those markers are, where on this X, there's a little store down there, which is just where they're handing out stuff, but this is Jurassic Traders. I've kept the design in the centre, although what I didn't do, I just realised, is I should have put some lighting in there, so that's one thing I haven't done yet. I've just concentrated totally on the build and trying to get it right. Now at the back here we have, this is all part of Jurassic Traders, and that's a dividing wall between every building. I'm just going to leave it the same, and I'm going to have a little bit of a open air area here, probably some tables and chairs again, because I like putting tables and chairs, as you know. So that's a big open space. I've been concentrating, as I say, on the actual design of the building to make sure it's quite as accurate as I can, and I think I've got it just about right. The second building on the street on the left is this. It's like another doorway in. I've kept it open plan in terms of the way people walk through. I've also, someone said, why don't you use glass blocks? I remember a few videos ago someone said that. So rather than the glass posts, but what might be looking a bit better, and I keep coming back to it and adding bits and more, and that's the whole point. We're on day 3 of this build, and I've been coming back because of this, that and the other. So let's go in and have a look at the Chinese restaurant. So here is a Chinese restaurant. I remember we finished off last time with the roof. I've now done the much flatter roof. What I used was wooden slabs, the oak slab, and literally it's a case of, and you'll see inside what I've done, it's a case of putting the slabs and it gives you that like low slung roof. On top of this white roof, which is definitely white, I have put like white glass to make sure that the building is lit inside, so that was quite good. And these are all half slabs, and you might have seen that I've now got this design where the half slabs stick out all the way around, iron, quartz, and it comes all the way around like that. Oh, and I just didn't finish off at the back. I've just put that little flat roof there, and I still haven't finished it inside. You can see that I knew I'd left something out. So that is the flat roof, and this, in the end, I decided that the clay inside the posts would give that effect that I wanted. I have used glass here for the sign because, in fact, I suppose I got some black wool actually. Black wool, but I can't do anything with that. So let's have a look. See if that would look any better. I keep experimenting with stuff because there is a black sign with the writing on it, and I can't do much with that. In fact, that sort of gives the impression, yeah, that's better. Gives the impression of the sign, but I can't put writing on it. The Chinese restaurant, and that was Chinese sign. Chinese restaurant is quite ornate in that it had the cross section of like stone and wood. Then it had like a cream coloured sign up here, and then we had the yellow. I put sand in here first of all, and then decided to sandstone just to get design. And you can see I put in some trees, just some trees, low trees, which are actually on the design. And then I've put some trees around this side as well. And you notice I've kept the jungle wood all the way around, and I managed to get this cream design. If you're clever with the half slabs, you get the cream design all the way around again to make it symmetrical. And then we've got the sandstone there, and I've used glass blocks for the bottom, and I've used glass panes up here. And you can see there's a bit of an inside. Now, I don't know about you and where you are, but I always find that Chinese restaurants, a lot of Chinese restaurants in the UK are upstairs, and they have like a downstairs bit with a small restaurant area like this. And also I've been sort of basing this on the confines of the building, and I've got lanterns in there. The steps come up here, come round, and you come up onto this level, and what a view! When Winston's is there, which is the next build after this, we will block it off on this side, so you won't be able to see that. So Winston's will cover that, but here you could have a prime shot, and you'll be able to see the front of the innovation centre. And I've kept the design in here. Now look about the ceiling. Look at that. I do like it when, and it's because it's an oblong room, that's how it looks normally like that. I do like the fact that you get the light coming through the gaps, and that's what it is. It sort of shines through, so that's really cool when you use half slabs. And I've kept the cream design inside as well, because it's literally symmetrical, so it's all worked out really well, I think. Yeah, so, and we can see down to where the people are going towards the T-Rex Arena, as I'm calling it, because remember, it's not the I-Rex Arena. It wasn't going to be the I-Rex Arena till the end of July, after the park was open. So I've still got to do a major redesign on that now. I've got to completely redesign, but that's another day. And restaurants tend to be, sometimes I find Chinese restaurants are much bigger upstairs, because the shop is downstairs through there, which is Jurassic Traders, and at the top is the restaurant, which goes over this. And I've put a little open area here so people can look out. People can see across from here as well. They can't get out on the roof, that's not the whole point. So there you go. So you've got the restaurants up here. I haven't filled it up because I'm concentrating on the builds, and I probably end up, we'll see what happens, probably never even get back to this anymore, because there'll be so much more to do. I've only got 29 days to go, as I call it. No, I'm going to continue building this. So there you go. So yeah, the shot, I don't know what shot I want, but yeah, the shot that we see is that one there, really, isn't it? Yeah, sort of that one there. Just do a shot a minute while I'm here. So what I had to do around the back, right, well we're nearly here to put the Spinosaurus. I've had to literally, and I haven't put the gates yet because it's now got, this has got a gate and a wall which shields it off, and it's got these great big gates here which I haven't built yet, and then the walkway down. Now I know for a fact that there's supposed to be a big high fence along there, but I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. I couldn't keep the fence. I thought that was a bit much really. I wanted it more open plan. These are going to be gardens here. I'm going to plant shrubs and flowers. I'm actually going to do my first flower bed I think here as well, just to make the walkway into the T-Rex arena with the 2 T-Rexes here. So to finish off this video, let's put in the Spinosaurus skeleton. Now that is going to be a bit fun because until you actually place one on the ground you won't know how it works, and I have got so many blocks here. We don't need that anymore. So let's have a look at fossil. Let's do fossil. And I'm sorry there's been quite a gap in the video, but that's the way it works when you're building these intricate structures. This is going to be easy. Literally, this is going to be quite boring because it's got a lower level and upper level. The upper level's got some ornate stuff, i.e. there's a balcony where people are obviously sitting higher up, and then it's got these big open windows. It's got big windows in this where you can see people cooking literally live inside. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be quite cool to do, Winston's. And that's literally one build from there to there. So it's only actually those sort of 4 main buildings on this side of the street, whereas this side's got about 6 or 7. 1, 2, 4, 5. So it's all good. Right, let's see how, if I know how this skeleton fits. So let's see what we get. Because, oh no, wrong way around. So I've got to get rid of that, and I've got to come around this way. Now the only trouble is when you place these, they don't always go where you want. Let's see. Now, quite funnily, it shows the skeleton just around about here. So I don't, nope, let's see, nope. Oh! We have a Spinosaurus pretty quick. I wonder if I can push it. Push it, baby. Let's see, come on. Can I push it? Can I push it? No, I can't push it. Well, let's grow it here, because we grow another one, see how it looks. So let's get that bone. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I love about the fossil and archaeology mod. Fossils, you guys over there, you've done a questionnaire to us, all these people doing the fossil and archaeology. This is definitely my favourite thing of the fossil archaeology. Next to the yeah, okay. I don't think that's quite right. It's blocking the whole way and I don't really want it there. So we'll have to get rid of it. Sadly, we'll have to grow another one. Let's see if we can grow another one here. I'm going to put it to the left here, and we want it more like that. So let's do it. Nope. Now, why is that? See that? Nope. So, which way around was it? That way, wasn't it? Does it go that way? Nope. Now, this is what's going to happen in it. What is that? No. I want it doing it. No, it doesn't. I want it to go facing this way. I can't get it to face that way. Oh, that will. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh, right. It's the way you touch it on the block, is it? That block is what I want. We're having every single dinosaur now that we don't want. I did. Oh. Hey. I love these little ones. Oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Come on, let's go. Spinosaurus, where are you? We will get a Spinosaurus again because we're getting everything, aren't we? Oh, I nearly broke that and I thought it was the... Anyway, guys and girls, we are, as I say, we're going to wrap this up now because I want to do some shorter videos whilst I'm spending a lot of time building. Whoa. Come on, Spinosaurus. Yes, we have a Spinosaurus. Come on. Right, let's get your Spinosaurus. We've been waiting to do this for ages. Come on. There we go. So Spinosaurus is now in the area. I didn't realise it was that big, but that is cool. And if you remember in the latest trailer, a Pteranodon sits on the top. And as people are there running through the door and through the gate. So that is really cool. Yeah, we like that. Right, okay. What else? Anything else to show you? I've done the stairs. I've done everything else. We've now got the Spinosaurus. We couldn't get it exactly sitting the way we have it, but that will actually do. That is going to be looking pretty cool. And I'm going to do a bit more next time. So all I say to you guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. Thanks very much for all the support you've given me. It really spins me on. Sometimes it gets quite difficult to carry on. I just want a sort of a break, but I'm back in the groove now, and it's starting to pull together. I'm determined to do this. Winston's will be next, but then after that I will quickly move out to another build. Some people keep asking me for the Cretaceous cruise. That's what people keep asking me for. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and the build we got. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and it's bye bye for me, and see you soon.